Have you ever wondered why, even when you're doing everything right, money still seems to slip through your fingers like dirty water down the drain? And worse, maybe it's not even your fault. There might be something invisible in your home or inside you, completely blocking the flow of your prosperity. The energy you attract is being drained by habits, objects, and thoughts you don't even notice. And while that's happening, your financial life stalls, fear grows, and hope fades away. You deserve more. And yes, there's a simple way to flip that switch, literally. But before you continue, write this in the comments. I deserve prosperity. This phrase isn't just a detail. It's the first step toward breaking a silent cycle that's been holding you back. You might be surrounded by small, invisible blocks, and the longer they stay, the harder it becomes to achieve financial freedom. It's not just about money. It's about waking up every day with a sense of stagnation. It's about feeling that no matter how hard you try, something bigger is pulling you back, like trying to run through a swamp. And science already knows this. Studies in neuroarchitecture and environmental psychology confirm the space we live in directly shapes our thoughts, decisions, and even our ability to thrive. In other words, your home could literally be programming your mind for blockage. And the worst part? Most people never find this out. They blame bad luck, the government, the economy, and they spend their whole lives waiting for a change that never comes. But you don't have to be one of them. If you want to turn the page, you need to act now. Because every day those blocks stay active is another day further from the life you deserve. Subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss this and other tips that will transform your financial life. What comes next might be exactly what's been missing. Everything around you emits a frequency. Every object, every corner of your home, every saved memory, it all vibrates. And that vibration, even though it's invisible, directly affects how you feel and what you attract. Think of your home as an antenna. It could be receiving abundance or transmitting scarcity without you even realizing it. You know that messy drawer full of old papers and stuff you never use? It's not just taking up physical space. It represents postponed decisions, memories you can't let go of. Stagnant energy. Stagnant energy becomes a block, and a block becomes stagnation. Now think of a river. Clean, flowing water moving effortlessly. That's the natural flow of prosperity. But what happens if the riverbed gets clogged with branches, stones, and trash? The water stops. It rots. Life around it starts to die. That's exactly how it is with your home's energy. Every time you ignore a dark corner, keep a broken item, or hold on to something that no longer has meaning, you're telling the universe, I accept living this way. And the universe listens, always. But the good news is, energy clearing doesn't depend on luck or religion. It's a choice, a conscious gesture, a declaration of worthiness. When you remove what's blocking you, the new has space to enter. When you clean with intention, you reposition your energy. And when energy shifts, your reality shifts with it. In the next few minutes, you'll understand what needs to leave your home right now, and what can transform your space into a true magnetic field of abundance. If your home could talk, it would tell you everything you've been allowing to continue. And maybe you'd be surprised by what's screaming there. In silence. Let's get straight to the point. There are strategic spots in your home that accumulate negative energy and block prosperity from flowing. And most people have no idea. Mistake 1. Behind the front door. That's where energy enters. If there's dirt, clutter, or objects piled up there, it's like you're stopping abundance right at the entrance. Want to try a test? Open your door now and look. What you see, is it an invitation or a blockage? Mistake 2. Under the bed. You're sleeping over all of it. Old boxes, shoes, forgotten messes. And your body, while sleeping, absorbs that stagnant energy with no defense. The result? Heavy sleep, tiredness upon waking, and a constant feeling of weight. Mistake 3. Broken or cracked items. Nothing vibrates scarcity more than holding on to something damaged out of lack of choice. You're saying, I settle for what I have, even if it's incomplete. And the universe gives you exactly that. Halves. Mistake 4. Mirrors. Facing the bed or the door. In Chinese metaphysics, mirrors duplicate what they reflect. If they reflect disorder, they multiply chaos. If they reflect the door, they push the energy back out. Mistake 5. Dark and forgotten corners. Stagnant energy feeds on darkness. A simple, neglected corner can be a nest of invisible blockages. Now stop for a second and think, which of these mistakes are you making right now? Don't ignore it. The space around you is speaking to you all the time. Check your space right now. Do a quick walkthrough. Look with new eyes. And if you feel like it, comment below. Which of these things will you fix today? That alone is a movement. And where there is movement, there is transformation. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Let the air in slowly and out even slower. Now, Imagine your home, but not how it is today. Imagine it light, organized, silent, but alive. The windows are open. Light enters naturally, illuminating every corner. There is no excess, no clutter, only what represents you, nourishes you, and makes you feel good. You walk barefoot. The floor is clean. The air is light. And most importantly, you feel like you belong there. Every object vibrates with intention. Every detail tells a story of choice. There's no more weight. There's no more shame hidden in drawers. Now, picture a small candle burning in the center of the room. The flame is steady, constant. It represents your prosperity. And the more you clean, organize, release, the more that flame grows. It doesn't flicker. It doesn't hesitate. It burns with conviction, just like you. Feel it. The space around you is aligned with what you desire, with what you deserve. You're no longer blocking your own energy. You're flowing. Now take another deep breath. And as you exhale, open your eyes, if you wish. Come back slowly, but bring this image with you, this feeling, because it can be real. It can begin today. Write in the comments right now. I visualize and attract prosperity. Say it out loud if you can. You're not just repeating a phrase. You're making space inside and out for a new life. Now that you've cleared the path, it's time to know exactly where to focus your energy to activate prosperity. Because it's not enough to just remove what blocks it. You also need to amplify what attracts it. Here are the ideal places to start. Main entrance. This is the portal to your home. Everything begins here. Place a clean doormat, a pot with a live plant, and if possible, a mirror on the inside wall, facing inward. This enhances the energy coming in and invites abundance to stay. Kitchen. In energetic symbolism, the kitchen represents nourishment and abundance. Keep the stove clean and, if possible, make sure all burners are working. Use a fruit bowl with fresh or colorful fruits as a symbol of vibrant abundance. Avoid visible trash or piles of dirty dishes. Prosperity Corner. According to Feng Shui, the Prosperity Corner is at the far left of your home when standing at the main entrance. In this space, place symbols of wealth, golden coins, plants like the ZZ plant or the happiness tree, a water fountain, or even an image representing your financial goal, your workspace or study area. This space should be clean, organized, and free of visual distractions. Place a handwritten affirmation there. My energy creates my success. Reading this daily anchors your mind and refocuses your intention. Bedroom, your rest is sacred. Avoid electronics being on through the night. Bring in elements that promote peace and gratitude. An aromatherapy diffuser, a photo representing a moment of achievement, or a scented candle. Sleeping in a space that radiates calm is the first step to waking up with clarity. You don't have to do everything at once. Choose one space today, just one, and transform it completely. This movement will spark the others. Now share this video with someone who urgently needs this shift. Sometimes a small gesture is the start of a big breakthrough. Now that you know the ideal places, it's time to reveal a simple, powerful, and almost unknown secret, one that can change everything. Few people know this, but coarse salt, when used the right way, acts as a true energetic purifier. It cleanses environments, dissolves invisible blockages, and clears the way for prosperity energy to flow freely. But it's not just about using it anyway. There's a specific, almost ritualistic method that enhances its effect. Take a clear glass, a simple one. Fill it 2/3 with water. Add 3 tablespoons of coarse salt. Then add 7 drops of white vinegar. Now for the key detail. Place this glass behind your front door, in a discreet corner, and leave it there for 7 days. During this time, observe. The salt may rise, crystallize, or the water may get cloudy. Each reaction shows it's absorbing heavy energies that had been stuck there, often for years. After 7 days, flush everything down the toilet. Wash the glass thoroughly, and if you wish, repeat the process the following week. It's simple, it's symbolic, but it's real. This ancient technique has been used for generations by different cultures, and it has a direct impact on how you feel and how you respond to your own home. Do this simple ritual right now. Not tomorrow, not later. Today. Physical action activates energetic transformation. And when that happens, external changes naturally follow. After you've done it, come back here and comment. I did the ritual and felt the difference. This comment space is yours. It's a place for exchange, support, and collective transformation. Sometimes all you need is a clear sign that you're ready to prosper. And you've just received that sign. You might even be thinking, does this really work? Then listen to this. Marcia, from the countryside of Sao Paulo, followed exactly the tips you just saw. She cleansed her space, redid her prosperity corner, and performed the salt ritual for 3 consecutive weeks. The result? She received a partnership offer for a business she had already given up on. Felipe, from Rio, said he had been unemployed for 11 months. He cleansed behind the door, reorganized his stove, placed a candle in the bedroom and practiced the visualization every morning. 2 weeks later, he was called for an interview and got the job. Today, he says the energy of his home feels like it breathes with him. And then there's Julianne, a single mother who thought all of this was nonsense. But she decided to give it a try. She transformed the corner of her living room into a small gratitude altar. She started sleeping better. Her relationship with her kids changed. And for the first time in years, she managed to save money by the end of the month. These people aren't different from you. They're not luckier. They don't have more time. The only difference is that they decided to try. They chose to act, and life responded. Now it's your turn. If you've made it this far, it's because something inside you already knows it needs to change, and that it can change. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Thousands of people are transforming their lives through small conscious actions. You could be next. Being part of this community isn't just about receiving tips. It's a daily reminder that you're not alone and that there is a real, simple, and powerful path back to your prosperity. You've seen everything you needed to see, and now you know something you can no longer ignore. The place where you live reflects what you accept, and what you accept defines how you live. Throughout this video, you've come to understand how small physical details can trap large parts of your energy. You've identified the points that drain your prosperity without you even noticing. And most importantly, you've learned how to change that in a simple, practical, and powerful way. You've heard real stories from people just like you who decided not to postpone anymore. They didn't have certainties, but they had a desire to live better, and that desire, paired with action, opened the doors to change. Today, you're standing at the same turning point. And now, there's only one question left. Will you keep holding on to what no longer serves you? Or will you make space inside and out for something much greater to come in? Energy responds to movement, not promises, not scattered wishes. Movement. If you've listened this far, you've already taken the first step. But the next one is even more important: making a commitment to yourself. So right now in the comments, I claim my prosperity. This isn't just a phrase, it's a contract with your new chapter, a declaration to the universe that you're ready, and that you will no longer live out of alignment with your abundance. The transformation has already begun. Now it's about keeping the momentum. Keep cleansing, choosing, setting intentions, and whenever you need, come back here. This space is yours. This journey is yours. And the power to transform everything is yours too.